So I have had the opportunity to use these glasses by VITURE for the past 2 weeks now, and full disclosure, VITURE did send me the glasses to try out, and I am actually using them for something that they are really not intended for, which is videography. So I took these glasses on a shoot that I recently did here in Miami, Florida. It was extremely hot, but I figured, you know what, because it's so sunny, let me try these glasses out and let me use them to monitor my footage. In a normal situation, I would use my Ninja Atomos V, but I have found that very often when it's very sunny outside, it is very hard to see the monitor. And all the glare, and even though I have a little screen protector on it that's supposed to reduce the glare, it's still very difficult to sometimes see the footage properly. And then also when you're focusing manually, it becomes very difficult to see, if you're properly focused. So this is where the VITURE Luma Pros come in. And man, I gotta tell you guys what. These glasses, not only do they look very cool, I mean, they don't look like anything like these big VR goggles. They look very nice, I would say. They look like, just regular glasses that you would wear. Now, in the back, you can see the little monitors. And let me tell you guys what. These monitors, they are 1,000 nits. And yes, they are the same brightness as the Ninja V, but because it's got this basically the shade that activates, you are able to see in just this crazy high detail and just amazing brightness the footage. So on this particular day, the way I used these glasses was I had this raveneye from DJI that I really never use. But you know what? I thought, let me try and use it in this particular situation just to give me a wireless feed of my video. And then to receive the wireless feed, I just, used my iPhone. From there, it's super simple. I just connected the glasses directly into the iPhone. And man, just like that, I have this huge, massive 152-inch screen right in front of me that moves as I move my head. Now, of course, the raveneye comes with a lot of different functions. Like, guys, you're literally getting a full-blown monitor in your glasses. So, of course, you have your focus peaking. You can load LUTs into the raveneye. You can do histograms. You can check the focus. So, man, it is just such a feature-packed little tool to have. And the fact that it's on your head is just incredible. So now think of this as somebody that does this professionally. Let's say you're a director, right? Instead of having like a little viewfinder, what you can do is you have your glasses on you, you have the camera anywhere on set, and you're able to monitor the footage. Now, if you still want to, look through the footage, you can just hit the little button on the right side, and then now it's transparent. You can actually see right through the screen. You still see the screen, but you can see through it, and then, so you don't stumble on stuff. In this particular shoot, I had the subject there in front of me, but I didn't need to be close to the camera. I could move away from the camera. I could look through the screen and I could just tell my subject, okay, I would like for you to move a little bit this way, or the lighting looks a little bit better this way. And man, this is just like such an amazing tool to have, especially like, let's say you're a photographer and you have all this flash, equipment, and you have a model in front. You don't have to, tell her to position in a way and then go back to the camera to see what the actual framing looks like. You have your glasses on and you're telling her, hey, or that, the model, you're telling them, hey, I want you to position like this. And as you're telling them, you can see that footage right through the glasses. Now, as far as like just the battery life of it, it actually draws power from your phone. But if you don't want to use the phone, there is a little mobile dock that VITURE has sent to me. This is basically a power bank. Not only is it a power bank, but it also allows you to connect two glasses at the same time while also giving you an HDMI input. Now, VITURE advertises this little mobile dock to connect to your Switch 2 and be able to just see this huge massive screen as you're playing games. But think about all the other implications of how you can use this mobile dock, right? Now, anything that uses an HDMI input, you can actually see the footage from the mobile dock in your glasses. Now, of course, the mobile dock has a big battery, so you basically have all-day viewing capabilities by using the dock. Now, guys, let me tell you something. This use case that I'm about to share with you right now is probably the most amazing thing that I have experienced. So I also do a ton of drone videography, and I have a Mavic 3 Pro. And I also have the RC Pro controller. Now the RC Pro controller is, it's nice. It has a decent sized screen. But again, when you're outside and you're recording, sometimes it's hard to see what the monitor displays. Now guys, you are able to directly connect these glasses into the RC Pro and you are seeing everything the drone sees. Now, how crazy is that? I can't even begin to describe how amazing this looks. It literally looks like you're, Superman and you're flying through the air. It's honestly mind-blowing. And then, of course, the same thing. You have this beautiful, bright, huge screen in front of you. And of course, if you want, you can, make it transparent. So you can still have line of sight. You can still see your drone, but you also have this big, huge monitor in front of you. And of course, the refresh rate is 120 hertz. All the movement, everything that you're seeing in front of you looks very natural. So I know there's going to be people that are going to say, well, how are you able to see the drone? Well, it's really no different from flying an FPV and you got these big goggles in front of your face, right? Now, these glasses are very highly customizable. So you need to make sure that when you get the glasses, the first thing that you do is select the proper nose piece. So, the glasses are sitting properly on your head. The second thing that you're going to do is adjust the myopic adjustments there on the top of the glasses. Now, this is going to help you, just kind of adjust the monitors to your eyesight. From there, you also have to calibrate the glasses as well, which is a very, very important step. And then now you have this huge monitor floating with you wherever you are, whether you're on an airplane, whether you are like at a coffee shop or wherever you are. As long as you have like a little iPad, or you don't even have to have an iPad or MacBook or whatever, you can just have it hooked up to your phone. And now you have this like full-blown cinema entertainment, like 3 monitors floating in front of you. And it's just absolutely insane to see. As far as the viewing of the monitors are very, very clear, okay? They are 1200p resolution, so they are 4K-like. Because these pixels, they're so tiny on these monitors, it looks like 4K. Now, when you set up the glasses correctly, you're going to have edge-to-edge clarity, and the image, whether you're looking down or up or to the center, is going to look perfectly crispy and clean. Now, guys, when you look around Amazon, all these different websites, you're going to see that there's a lot of these glasses that are, being produced now, where they have these amazing screens. I will tell you that VITURE is probably one of the best ones when it comes to software and hardware integration, because from what I have seen, just using it on my MacBook, the software is just impeccable. As soon as you plug in the glasses, your computer will see them, and then you're just off to the races, basically. You can set up the monitors however you like, whether they be stacked on top of each other, to the side of each other. You have 3 monitors to choose from, along with, the 2 that you have or 1 that you have in front of you. Now, the app support on the iPhone and the iPad Pros and the iPads in general, it's just great, man. Like, if you go to the App Store and you see the type of rating that these people are getting, man, it's just, people are happy. They're satisfied with the software. And because these, glasses are so software dependent, you really need to make sure that whatever glasses you're picking up, the software has to kind of match the quality of the glasses, right? Now, speaking of iPhone and your iPad Pro, VITURE does make this XR charging cable, which I highly, highly recommend because it does unlock additional features for your glasses, but it also allows you to charge your phone at the same time. Now, as I mentioned, the XR charging cable unlocks more features, and that includes, having the ability to see 3 screens, one-click 3D spatial, which, let me tell you guys something about the 3D. The Luma Pro glasses that I have, VITURE does 3D exceptionally well. Okay, so if you are, whether you're just, using it for work, or whether you're playing a game, or whether you're watching something on Netflix or whatever, when you click that little button on the side, like everything turns into 3D. And the way they do it, I really have no idea how they do it, but it just looks incredible. I was watching a movie the other day. It was the old 300 movie, right? And the opening scene is just, it just looks incredible. So I'm not really a big fan of 3D movies, but seeing it like in the comfort of my home and seeing this like huge monitor in front of me, it is just a whole different experience. And pair that up with the Harman speakers on each side, man, it is just such an amazing experience. Like, I can just picture myself being in an airplane and just having them on like throughout the whole flight and just being entertained. Now, as far as prolonged usage, now guys, I have a big head, okay? I have a wide head, and I have kind of a problem finding glasses that fit me, right? These glasses, I've had them on all day during my shoot, and they felt extremely comfortable. I had no issues. The little nose spacer is padded. The sides are nice. They don't feel like thin and something that's gonna hurt the side of your head. So, man, Props to them for designing them like that. But for the big-headed guys like me, man, these glasses are certified for all day use. And by the way, they're coming out with 3 different models. They have the entry Luma, they have the Luma Pro, and then they have the Beast, which is just like over the top. But the one that I have is amazing so far. I absolutely love it, and I'm definitely going to be integrating that with my workflow. But overall, for monitoring, your professional work, and whether you're a videographer, whether you're a photographer, man, I would seriously consider picking these up. It just really opens up a new world of just monitoring your footage and just making sure your focus is on point, making sure that, your subject is properly staged where they're supposed to be, and just making sure that you can actually see the feed, right? Instead of having all this glare and whatever on your little external monitors. Please let me know, you as a videographer, photographer, would you consider picking up one of these VITURE glasses, and how would you use them? So that is it for me today. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you on the next one.